Hashtag no music, no intro. We are back. The Saints Block Party podcast presented by Precious Works LLC. And we are recording this recap pod right after the Saints lose to the Falcons at home in New Orleans to fall to 2-9. Score was 24-10 Falcons. And ooh, for them,
That's all you can say.
that's all you can say. And for them to like lose this game after like everything that come out in this bye week over like the whole Brandin Cook situation, the whole debacle of his like them trying to fumble his release, and it's I don't know.
Poverty, bro. Just impoverishment.
Oh, we already got someone in the chat talking about Shador. Oh, shut the fuck up, please. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because if you watch this game, if anyone's watched the Saints all season, there was like a poll in our Discord. Like, oh, should the Saints draft the quarterback? Put Fernando Mendoza out there. Put Dante Moore out there.
Cam Ward.
Whoever you want to put out there. There is no quarterback who's coming through the door. You put Patrick Mahomes in this team might win 5 or 6 games.
This head coach? Yeah.
What are y'all talking about?
Hey, yeah.
Did y'all not see Cesar Ruiz get bum rushed most of the game? And doesn't Shador Sanders struggles with interior pressure and he fades back into pressure? Like, what are we talking about? Please stop. Like, if you putting that in the chat, start off, shut the fuck up. Respectfully and disrespectfully. It's annoying. It's annoying. Because I had to pull it up, Wolf. Let's go back to the Bears game. The last 2 stars that Spencer Rattler had. The Saints in the Bears game, when Rattler had 4 turnovers that game, they put up 14 points. The game that got Rattler benched, they put up 3 points against the Bucs. Shuck's first start, they put up 10 points against the Rams in LA. Against the Panthers, where they won, they put up 17 points, and actually they should have probably put up like at least 27 to 30 points in that game. But they didn't because their head coach is awful at calling plays. And then against the Falcons, they got a pick 6 by Justin Reed, but they offensively put up 3 points against the Falcons today.
3 points, bro. 3
for offensive head coach
coming off a bye week.
Come on.
I mean, how much evidence do you need? Like, for the first, 8 weeks or so, it was like, well, Rattler's not a scorer. Fine. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't hitting the shots. But what is it now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the problem? And it's just the switch to Shuck has only revealed what the issue is. You know what I'm saying? And that's not saying we have like great quarterback play. We're playing with young quarterbacks. We get that. But when you watch, in totality, when you watch the quarterbacks of the New Orleans Saints, Spencer Rattler and Shuck, you don't come away like, man, if they only had a quarterback, they'll be cooking. Like it's like when you watch the Vikings. Yeah, you like, man, if they just get some decent quarterback play, they'll be a good ass team. You don't get that feeling watching the Saints. You be like, damn, like nothing's working. Nothing. And that falls on head coach.
Their highest offensive point total was 21 against the Niners in week 2, where they scored 3 touchdowns and rather threw 3 touchdown passes. Even in the Giants game, they scored 26 points, but 7 of that came from a fumble recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So they put up 19 points in that game. It was Ross Jackson that put it out during the game. Coming into the game, they were 38.5 in the red zone. 38.5% in the red zone. Last in the league.
That's what gets you. That's what gets you picking top 3 like that. Like that will get you picking top 3. This is an offensive head coach. And I get it. The team is not stacked with talent. Even less talent. Rashid Shaheed gone. I mean, you can throw Cooks in there too, gone. I don't know if you call that addition by subtraction, whatever. But that's another person body gone. Beat up offensive line. I get it. I'll get it. I completely get it. It's a trash team, but I'm sorry, man. Like he said himself, it's on him. Like them red zones. He said himself, the red zone issues on him. We back to Pete Carmichael.
We got Pete Carmichael over again, bro. It's on me.
We got Pete Carmichael as HC, bro.
It's on me. Put it on me.
It just sounded just like Pete Carmichael from the 2020 Andy Dalton season where we just couldn't score. Like it's like just no imaginativeness. We in the Zoom calling his plays out,
bro.
Like he been our OC for 10 years. Like we know exactly what he gonna do. We know the situation with 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1, and if it's everything he gonna do, bro.
Ryan, they lost to the Falcons today, who were starting Kirk Cousins at quarterback. No Drake London. Billy Bowman, one of their young stud rookies, didn't play. I think he maybe tore his Achilles or injured his Achilles bad in practice leading up to the game this week. And it was not like I want to give a little love to the team. I'm going to give some love to Brandon Staley. Like, I get the defense is like at times annoying, but just overall in terms of their consistency, they came out gangbusters against the Falcons. Chase Young was getting feisty. Cam Jordan was feisty. You had the pick 6 by Justin Reed. The defense has done a decent to okay job, and sometimes even better than okay. They shut down the Panthers offense. That's been very hot and cold. They shut down Rico Dowdle. This is just a disaster on so many levels. On so many levels.
I'm just looking at the box scores like this don't even make sense. How do you lose 24-10? The Saints dominated time of possession, 32-27.
Come on.
The Falcons were 3 of 12 on 3rd down.
Come on.
It's like how do
and talk about a big part of the game. The kicker who's missed 8 field goals this season. 8. You know how many 8 field goals? That's 24 fucking points that they don't have this season because Blake Grupe. That's a head coaching decision.
Head coaching decision. Been on your radar all year. Even when he started having a 2 or 3 game stretch where looking like it's fixed. That monkey is still there. That monkey is still on his back.
I never believed it, Wolf. I never believed it, bro. Can't fool me, bro.
And here you at home in a stable environment. No wind, no rain, no crowd noise, nothing. And you missing gimme kicks. Like these weren't 58-yard, 60-yard kicks. He missing wide right on gimme kicks, 40+ yards.
Someone in the chat said, "Who is into golden showers?"
Who is what?
Who into golden showers? That is a question in the chat.
I mean,
log off, bro. Log off.
Hey.
But this is what the chat is echoing is coming off a bye and you look like that. All week you talked about, we done self-scouted. We done self-scouted. Did you?
Did you?
Nigga, what you find? What did the scouting find?
Like, you ran the same dumbass play with Taysom Hill how many times? Taysom Hill in the shotgun on short yardage, where he got to run 7 yards to get 1 yard. Even though your offense can't run block. No, your offense blind can't do it. He run that stupid play where you having Taysom throw the ball in the red zone. When
it was quarterback power to the right.
They actually practice this stuff during the week is what I really want to know.
And during the week, he probably look fire as fuck, bro. Like, ooh, got him. We got him, bro.
We got some cooking here. Oh my God. I don't know, man. I don't know. But it's like it comes down to like I don't see how you could look at this and be like, yeah, man, they just get a stud rookie quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Problem solved. Problem solved. Like, that would be a disaster. This was the test. Like, Shuck looked great against the Panthers. The team looked great. The team did great. All three phases. It was like, look, this Falcons defense is going to be a little more feisty.
I called it.
Offensively, look, they didn't do much, but we knew Bijan Robinson was going to be able to sustain and run the ball well.
He's so good, bro.
Tyler Algier, they didn't have to do much. That's the thing. They didn't have to do much, but just
enough.
Just enough. Just enough. Because the Saints could not score. When you can't score, you're done, man. You cooked.
Yeah, someone in chat asked, so is it official we tanking? Like, they not trying to tank. That's the part.
They are trying to win. They are literally trying to win.
Hashtag ethical tanking. Chris in the chat said only 2 games the entire team showed up. Giants game, Panthers game.
That's it.
But with them losing today, 2-9, picking 3rd overall right now in the draft. Hashtag either way we win, baby.
Either way we win.
We win.
So, and we play the Dolphins next week.
L.
That's an L.
Yes.
That's an L. I hate losing. I understand. Like, trust me, after the game, I'm like, I'm good. We picking 3. I hate losing to the Falcons, man. I just hate losing to them bitches. But at the same time, it's like, this team, especially the front office, the ownership, deserves all the smoke. They deserve all the smoke that this is going to get.
Someone came in my mentions today because of my Brandin Cooks tweet. And their basically response was, like, y'all, this is what y'all worried about during Falcons week? Like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't, like, respectfully, right now, the biggest nemesis that the Saints have are themselves. It's not the Falcons. It's not anyone that they play against on the fucking football field, opposite of them. It is themselves. It is the front office. It is the coaching. When you can't get out of your own way, I don't care who the fucking opponent is. Like, I was supposed to get amped that it was like all week. Both Saints fans and Falcons fans was making more fun of their own team than they was making fun of each other.
All week, bro. I ain't see no trash talking, bro. Happened to the game I love.
And this is another thing that was on my radar coaching wise. And you brought this up. There's only 2 active running backs for the game today. AK was on the injury report all week. You added Audric Estime to the practice squad, and then you bumped him up. He's been on the active roster. I think he got added to the active roster for the Panthers game. He wasn't active. Yeah. He wasn't active then.
Had a whole bye week.
Whole bye week. And then only 2 active running backs, and AK gets hurt like in the first quarter on a nasty tackle by Caden Ellis. And I think I read that he has an MRI after the game. That again is coaching. That is coaching. The head coach decides who's up and down on game day.
That's the stuff that just don't make sense to me. That should be common sense. Like, it's the common sense stuff. Like, okay, I have already banged up aging running back and Devin Neal. I want to run the ball with my rookie quarterback. And I'm going to just go, and what's the point in bringing in Estime? We were talking about, like, throwing in, like, a late 7th round pick for him, like, in the offseason and something like that. Like, it's a quality little running back you could use. Like, it's not like he's a bum. Like, you could use that guy. Like, just some of the common sense stuff that it just boggles my mind, man. Boggles my mind.
It's and people have talked about it all season. It's just Kellen is in over his head.
That's the only thing I could come away with, bro. Looks like somebody completely out his depth. Like
Michael Jordan meme that lied on his resume said he was proficient in Excel.
And it happens. Like it happens sometimes, and I think even he knows that. Like I think even he, when he sits like, fuck, I'm not ready for this. Like, I am not ready. Like this is a little more than I could bear. This is a little more than I could chew. That's why he's just kind of like grasping for straws, man. Like just try something, man. Just bench Rattler, whatever. Like get shucking, do something, man. Get something going. Because it's just not, he has no answers. Has no answers. That's the thing that really gets you. When you see a head coach and he just doesn't have the answers, it's
defeated, bruh. You defeated already?
It's like, you're not the guy. You're not the guy.
And here's where the title is for YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. But the title of this episode I just went with is "Should Kellen Moore be one and done?" And I know people will be like, well, that's a little clickbaity. It's not. Is he going to get fired? No, absolutely not. There's no way in hell.
It's about 28 other teams he would be one and done.
Yes, for sure.
For sure.
But when you have a team like this where they reached out to 5 head coaches, got turned down by 5 head coaching candidates last coaching cycle, and the coaching cycle is worse,
yeah. That's the thing. Looking at the coaching cycle, I'm like, right click Kubiak back? Like, it ain't much out there, bro.
Shit, what you have going with Mike Kafka? Shit, Mike Kafka been cooking these last 2 games with James,
bro. Man, you know what I'm saying? They running some trick plays. They doing stuff, They
put up 500 yards today against the Lions. Mike Kafka coached team with Jameis.
I tell you who wouldn't have put up with Groupie? Rizzy.
He sure wouldn't, bro.
Rizzy wouldn't have put up with that shit. Rizzy would have choked his ass on the sideline weeks ago. And we back to, I ain't gonna lie, I will say Kellen at least did show some emotion today.
He did.
Like there was when first the Saints had got called for ineligible receiver. No, not ineligible receiver. When Chuck threw
intentional grounding.
Grounding.
That was Taysom after the bad snap.
Taysom intentional grounding, and then Falcons got the ball back. Then Kirk threw an intentional grounding, but it wasn't called at first. And
he was hot.
I actually saw Kellen get hot. I was like, whoa, look at Kellen. Whoa. Kellen angry. And when Groupie missed his second kick.
You have done that
like
to
making me look
yourself.
bad, bro. You did that yourself. You've done that yourself.
So the 24, so the score would have been 24-16, maybe. If he hits, but that's even kind of coaching from the sideline or thinking from Monday morning quarterback, because those kicks came at times where it's just bad, Wolf. It's just bad,
bro. Bad. Always throwing behind the sticks. We always a yard short. You got Mason Tipton, running back.
that was Dante Pettis.
Dante Pettis running backwards. I'm sorry, Tipton. I'm sorry, bro. Dante Pettis running. It's all bad, bro. All bad, man.
How do you get a great kickoff return by Mason Tipton and you do nothing? You do nothing with it. Nothing with it, bro. I will a positive from this game. I will say a positive from this game. Evan Neal looked like he might be a yellow on my draft.
Like a yellow for sure.
Looked like just a good starting spurt running back, backup running back, but he looked good. Someone said Banks was getting work today. I didn't see. I mean, I wasn't paying attention. It's hard to pay attention to the game like that. Most of the pressure that I saw came from the interior.
Mm-hmm.
I know Sam Richards got beat badly by James Pierce Jr. where he split the double team, but most of the pressure I saw came really from the interior. Maybe Banks didn't. Maybe Banks had a bad game, but like
Yeah.
if he did, I don't know if it affected the passing game that much. Like it just looked gross, Wolf. And I said I wanted to see Shuck against this defense because he had two of the extremes. But honestly, like his head coach is not doing him any favors.
None. You got your two tackles out there on the island every snap. No under center play like we talked about on the preview. Just all this spread stuff. I just it's like I don't see any connective tissue between like the way the offense works. It looks very madnish, like just
calling plays,
picking plays, going down the menu. Let me try this. Oh, let me try this. Oh, let me try this.
They had a drive. It was like 15 plays.
15 plays, bro.
44 yards. 15 plays, 44 yards. They had the ball for almost like 8 minutes and 30 seconds or some shit like that.
That's how many points they came away with. That's deflate as a team. Like, that's like, I want to kill myself.
Let's take a quick break. Let's hit a break, hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back after this.
Yo, what up, Wolf? What are you looking at?
Man, I'm checking out this website. This site is cheeks, bro.
In 2025? How do you have a crappy website? Couldn't be me.
They need to hit up our guy Bijan with Precious Works. Precious Works offers to not only build you a website that's tailored to you and your customers' needs, but also to continue to manage and maintain it so you can focus on your business. Don't have much time? Precious Works is just what you need. No out-of-the-box stuff like Squarespace or Wix. Precious Works will create a site for you. You won't have to worry about plugin updates, security, or things like that because Precious Works will maintain all of that and be available to you 24/7. Bijan set up Saints Block Party Podcast website for us a few years ago and hit it out the park. He also keeps it up to date and helps us anytime we want to add something new like a form or prospect matching tool that we did for the NFL draft. It's like having your own personal developer just a text or a call away. Precious Works has worked with everyone from small businesses to large firms, so no job is too big or too small. If you're in the need of a website or you currently have one, but you want to upgrade it, give Bijan a holler at Precious Works. You can get with him at Bijan at Precious Works, BIJON at precious.works, or go to precious.works for his website. Make sure to tell him Saints Block Party sent you.
We are back. In case people have not noticed, I apologize for maybe the background or whatever, the video quality. I don't really care. But I am in Texas and Lubbock enjoying my family for the Thanksgiving break weekend. So, what else?
Got the ceiling fan going on. You know you at grandma's house, boy.
Know it, bruh. Know it. I had to turn it down because it was hitting some RPMs that a little too fast. I had to bring it down a little bit. Anything else? Our dude Rod said, can't sell tickets and don't want to sit there and watch this. Can't sell tickets and don't want to watch this. This is a waste of money. Gail said, what more does she need to do? What more do you want? What more do you want from me?
What more y'all want from me? I'm hugging the players. She hugging them. She hugging them, bro. Like,
oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Thanks, Gail. Can we talk about the Brandin Cook story? Can we?
Please.
So this comes out. When did it come out? Saturday? Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I think it was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, it comes out from Pro Football Talk or Pro Football Talk. Mike Florio reported that essentially the Saints and Cooks were trying to rework his contract, essentially inflate his 2026 salary that would make it so it would be, not favorable for other teams to trade him or to claim him on waivers. And that violates an NFL rule. Like, you can't do that. So then they did it And then they went back and revised his contract a second time, which is also like you're not supposed to do. And all this to say, they were trying to do good by Brandin Cooks, right? They wanted to do good by him. You know, we're gonna make your contract higher for 2026 because you know there's this team that wants you who's a contender that you can go to and they can claim you. Blah 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 blah. Here's like the logic in all that, and I go back to this. They could have, and people were in my mentions all fucking weekend. Blow me. They could have traded Brandin Cooks at the deadline. They would have gotten like a 2026 or 2027 6th round pick or 7th round pick. Chunk change.
You reported this, and plenty of other people reported this, local and national. Like I don't know what.
But I'm just making shit up and just putting shit up on my ass all the time. Okay, cool. But instead of trading him, for whatever reason, and my guess, this is my suspicion, is that the teams that were offering picks to trade for him were probably teams that aren't very good. Because I know, like, I don't know if these were one of the teams that had offered an actual pick, but I know, like, the Giants were very interested in Brandin Cooks, like, 2 or 3 weeks before the trade deadline. So I could see this being knowing Mickey, like, oh, well, we want to do right by Brandin. He's such a, team captain, a veteran guy. Like, he was with our organization before. We want to make sure he goes to a situation where he wants to go to. But also not acknowledging that you signed him. It was a bad free agent signing. You signed him to a $7.7 million contract. It's not like he's been on the team recently. He just came back. He hasn't put up numbers. So instead of getting a pick and just being a little like, hey, we're gonna trade you when we're gonna trade you, bro. Like we need to get picks this year, next year. We need to get picks. No. And now you got the entire league coming down, like trying to get blood from the Saints for the shit that they tried to pull and maneuver the waiver wire. I don't know if the NFL is going to look into it and dock him a pick. Just incompetence at the highest level, Wolf.
Some shit I never heard about, bro. Like I know Flores said like the Browns did it a couple years ago with Odell, but it's some shit I never. It's always the Saints with some like back paragraph clause in the CBA shit that I just never even heard of. It's like what are y'all doing, man? And it's funny because like I remember I think it was like Thursday. I think it was Cat Terrell that was like, yeah, Brandin Cooks was waived, but he's not on the transaction wire. Like
weird.
Like that's weird. And then this come out. It's like, oh my God. It's like just waive. If you're gonna waive him, waive him. If you're gonna trade him, trade him.
Trade him.
It's like you swap a pick, swap a 7th for a 6th in 2028 or whatever. Like you could come up with something. It's just, oh my God, it's like every day, every week, this team finds a way to
everyone.
Just like then it's like talk about training camp in France, and
okay,
then they come up like, no, we're not doing training camp in France. We're doing OTAs for France.
Oh,
maybe. Oh, okay.
But I was told that they didn't really have money in California. They didn't have enough money in California to let fans in California, but they're gonna go to an OTA.
The logistics, Adam. It's the logistics.
Okay.
It's the logistics, man.
I'm sorry.
They ain't had no fans in California. We got them in France though. Ain't got no fans in Shreveport. Got them in France though.
This team's ass, bro.
Like, what is going on? I just need y'all to make sense, man. I need the Saints to make sense. That's it. Because y'all make no sense right now.
Here's the scary thing: is I think in their mind they think they are making sense, which is like the whole thing.
They do.
That's the scary part. Like they think they good. Like they Gucci. Here's what I was told.
What's wrong with y'all? We good.
I can report this is that at no point during this season, where they have 2 wins on the season, has there been any upheaval on airline. Like, remember when the Falcons started, I guess early in the season, they fired a wide receiver coach or something like that.
Freaking out.
Season. Oh, freaking out. Everything good. Them checks still cashing. Ain't no raised voices. We good over here. We good on airline.
This is what we expected. And here's the thing: it's not so much about the wins and the losses. It's really not. It's like it's really style points. Like you could see when a team is headed in the right direction. And I will say the one positive is it does look like they have quality. They got some quarterbacks to work with in Spencer Rattler and Tyler Shuck. I know, like Shuck didn't have the greatest game today, but there was still he showed there were throws where it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like that's what I'm talking about. And there were also times where he's running in the sacks, fadeaway throws and stuff like that. Up and down game, I get it. But that's like it. Like there's not much else positive to take away. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing I could say. This is what we're gonna build on going forward. We're gonna build on this. Okay, this might not look great, but there was some potential there. We're gonna build on that. Nothing to build on, man. And that's not where you want to be when you're rebuilding, because that's the purpose, right? You're rebuilding, so you want the foundation.
At least the Browns, who I think have now 3 wins in the season, they can say we got a fucking defense. Say whatever you want. Say whatever you want to say about our team. We can hang our hat that we got a defense.
They got a defense. They got a run game. All they need to do is figure out, obviously, quarterback and some other, weapons and stuff like that. The Saints don't have anything. Now, I will give at least the defense some credit. They fought hard today. Justin Reed with the pick six. They were making Kirk very uncomfortable early in the game. But eventually, the dam break. We knew Bijan Robinson was going to be an issue. It's just not enough, man. I mean, Alante Taylor getting cooked in the red zone again. Kool-Aid letting it go a deep pass, And yes, we could argue about should there have been a center field safety or something like that.
Wesley in the chat, who was at the game today, said, "Should Kellen be one and done?" My honest answer attending the game today was, I do not care. I don't care who is coaching the team or playing in the games. That is like, as an organization.
Yeah. Shout out to Wes, man.
Like as an organization, do you know how bad that apathy is?
That's bad, bro. Apathy. Like, I don't even care anymore.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Head coach, quarterback, running back, do not care. He said it was just so frustrating because the dome was hot today to start the game. I even said it said it on our live stream. I said that dome is loud.
Yeah,
everyone
was the TV.
Ready to buy in and embrace, maybe building on something. Just really disappointed.
And that's what you give your fans, bro. And it's like Kellen doesn't. I don't know. It's like Kellen is unable to tap into that energy. It's like, and I hate doing this. I hate going back to.
But he's not. I know what you're gonna say, but he's not able to tap into that shit at all, bro. At all.
Like Sean Payton knew, like, okay, we about to tap into this. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do something. We gonna take. We in a dome. I know the fans are gonna be hype. I know they're gonna be drunk. We're gonna be doing it. Let's tap into that. Let's put some plays together that's gonna get the fans excited. Let's get into the game early. Like, you got to use that. And Kellen come out with that sleepy ass script that he do every week.
Week, bro.
Sleepy, bro. Put me to sleep every time. Run on first down, throw a little pass on second down behind the sticks, bring out Taysom Hill, third and 1, don't get it, punt.
I wanted to read you this. Okay. So right now the Saints have 2 wins on the season. I'm gonna do a little fun exercise. They have next Sunday they have the Dolphins in Miami. Win or L?
L.
After that, they play the Bucks in Tampa Bay.
L.
Win or L? Then they have the Panthers at home on December 14th. They gonna sweep them or they gonna split?
I'm gonna say L.
Okay, so that'd be a 4-game losing streak after the bye. Then at home they have the Jets before Christmas.
And I can't wait to that game.
True shit, though, shit right there, bro.
That game gonna be crazy.
I need Tyrod in the game, bro. Keep Justin Fields on the sideline.
Who's picking 2? The Giants picking 2 right now, right?
Let me pull it up. I believe so. It is the Giants. So it's Tennessee first overall, Giants second overall, Saints third overall,
And then the Jets,
and then the Jets, and then Vegas, and then Cleveland.
Man, I'm curious to see how the Jets gonna play that one. Because they were still fighting today, like they was playing.
They were, bro.
You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
almost thought I thought they were gonna beat the Ravens for a second.
For real. But I think by the time you get to that point, tank season, baby. Tank season.
It's
but
funny
I know the
because
Saints
it's that's what I'm saying. It's tank season for like every other team. Like for the Saints, it won't be like again. And that's the thing I keep saying is like they don't even have to try to tank.
Right. It's not good.
They not
So
trying
I'm trying to
to
figure it
tank.
out. Like, I can't figure that game out because both teams are ass. I think the Saints win that Jets game.
Irate Wolf. Irate. Last 2 games, then they have the Titans in Tennessee after Christmas.
Win.
And then they end the season with the Falcons in Atlanta.
I'm gonna say a win 2. Wouldn't that be fun? End up with 5 straight,
bruh.
3 straight wins.
I would. You wouldn't want to see me, Wolf. Swear to God, you wouldn't want to see me, dog.
3 straight wins, bro.
Oh, I'd be hot. I would be hot. But I will say this about this team: until they show me, bro, I don't believe a single.
I don't believe it, bro. But it's hard. It's hard, bro, because you live in a moment. Like last week, looked like man they can win 3, 4, 5 more games. This week, don't look like they can win another game. I don't know. It's just I know the team's not good. I know that much. It's not a good team. They could lose every week, all the way to the end of the season. At best, they can win 2 more games, maybe 3.
At best, yeah. Two seem like them finishing the season with 4 wins feels
about right.
Now, if they finish the season with just 2 wins, that's a completely different conversation to me. I'm sorry. Like I know people are like, well, those are different. Like at 2 wins, and I know they won't, but at 2 wins, a logical organization would truly start evaluating everything and everyone. Because you just won 5
2 wins, everything is on the table. Should be.
Because you just won 5 games last season. I don't want to hear about the fucking injuries. You won 5 games last season. You won 5 games last season. So in 2 seasons, if they only win 2 games this season, that's 7 wins in 2 seasons. But Mickey's good though.
Mickey save, Jeff save, Kai save, Scout staff save.
I don't think Jeff safe, bruh.
Yeah, Jeff ain't safe,
bruh.
Jeff getting that walk.
They gonna make an example out of somebody, and it's not gonna be Mickey Loomis. Jeff getting them papers, bro.
I already see the press release. I can see the press release, bro. See
it. They probably promote Thomas Dimitroff to Jeff's old position, bro, and just keep the ball rolling. But you can't fool me. You can't fool this goddamn team, bro.
You know what? They're gonna do some weird shit. Like they're gonna make Thomas Dimitroff some weird position, then hire somebody, maybe one of his guys, as like a college scouting director or whatever. Mm-hmm. Just do some weird shit that'll make it look like, hey,
we're changing shit up, guys.
We're changing it up, man. We switching it up.
All right, let's take this our last break of the show, and we'll come back and wrap everything up. Saints fall to the Falcons 24-10 and sit at 2-9 on the season. We'll be back right after this.
Football season is in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in on the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. This week, I'm looking at Saints versus Bucks and selecting Chris Olave for higher than 50 yards and Baker Mayfield for lower than 3 touchdowns. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code BLOCKPARTY to score $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code BLOCKPARTY. Underdog. Make picks, win money.
Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
We are back wrapping up our thoughts as the Saints drop to 2-9 to the Falcons on the season. If I'll say this, if they stay in the top 3, so let's say they don't get the second overall pick, they don't get the first overall pick, but they stay in the top 3, even if they're not able to move down for a quarterback, if they get 3 and they could get someone like Alvaro Reese from Ohio State, it would inject, I don't know how much hope, but it would inject something where they haven't been able to like land a player like that in years,
bro. And you bring him in, Chase Young playing well. You move, Cam Jordan. You move Big Creep down the slot, or maybe you trade him. Like then it's like, okay, now you're cooking with juice. And then second round, go draft for Chris Bell or I don't know, some kind of juice. The rest of the draft need to be juice.
Like, every single pick after if they go Reese or Downs in the top 5 or 6, rest of the draft I need weapons.
I don't see how Loomis, even Gail, you watching the games, you up there in the suite, how you could go into next offseason and look at this product and be like, we need all the juice. Wide receiver, running back, tight end. All of it. We need it all. Because like you're not even giving the young boy a chance, whether it's Chuck, whoever. You're not giving him a chance. You're not giving him a chance because you don't have any dogs. You don't have anybody that can break tackles. You don't even have anybody that can win one-on-one matchups outside of Olave. You don't have anybody that can go get it, and force scores. It's sad that like some of the most exciting offense we've seen was Chuck operating out of structure.
Structure. Yep.
Because in structure is trash. Kellen's in structure is just garbage. It's not. You can't function like that, man. You just can't.
We have 67 concurrent viewers on right now. Sorry about that. Anything else from this game, bro?
I can't wait to crack the all 22 on this one, bro, because I'm interested to filter out all the noise, look at how Chuck did, look at how the offensive line did, and try to find some kind of positive to build on, I guess. Because right now, that was dark, man. That was pretty dark. And it's so weird. Like, they only had 4 penalties, the Saints.
Which is, like good for them.
Like, the Falcons had 9 penalties for 82 yards. Like, to lose a game like this, bro, like, God, that was coaching. Like, Kellen Moore really got to look at himself on this one, bro. You really can't look at nobody else on this one. This was offensive.
Yep. Oh, here's an interesting thing, and I don't think he would do it, but it would be very interesting if he decided to step down after the season. Like, if he's like, ooh, I can't, like, I recognize, like, this is too much for me. Like, if he did,
That would be epic, bro. Epic.
could you imagine?
And they begging him, please.
It's like Pete Carmichael all over again with literally just the head coach version, bro.
What if we bring in somebody? We can get Drew Brees to come hang out for a week.
Drew Brees sleepy ass on the fucking call, bro.
Leave my goat alone, bro. Leave him alone.
Sleepy, bro. I love Drew. Don't need Drew in the booth, bro. Need
Like
Drew
Greg said, like, don't be yourself this time. Like, be
please. I need to see, someone in the chat said, I need to see Loomis fired before Kellen. For better or worse, the players seem to like playing for Moore, and I think that could be a start. Do you realize why the players probably seem to like playing for Kellen Moore? Like, I just want it. I want, and yes, you said bottom line, the roster has been ruined by poor decisions. Absolutely true. We've been screaming that for years, but when the games are being played, the person who also is making awful decisions during the game is the head coach. They go hand in hand. Like, it's one thing to have a bad roster. The Saints do. They have a top, like, talent-wise, a bottom 5 roster in the league. But when you pair that with bad coaching, then you get a team that wins 2 games. Like, players like playing for Kellen Moore because he doesn't hold them accountable. Oops, sorry. I'm saying some stuff I was told not to say. He doesn't hold them accountable. There's things that goes on the team in terms of some, I won't go super into it, but when you as a player feel like you can kind of do whatever you want to do, and no one holding you accountable, of course players like playing for that. And this to me, it goes back, and this is why I was so adamant about the D8 era, is that shit started a losing mentality back then.
Exactly.
On the team back then, Alante, all the players that came in that cycle that DA was on the team, DA had a losing mentality. So now, even with this good draft class 2025 for the Saints, good, decent draft class. All they know now is just losing.
Whole mentality, bro.
Like, that is the DNA of the Saints now. It went from winning to being an NFC contender, Super Bowl contender. Even in the down years, it's, they gonna be feisty and might beat some teams that they're not supposed to beat. Right now, their DNA is to lose games. That is it.
You think Kellen Moore would bench their second round wide receiver like Bills did with Keon Coleman? Or you think Kellen Moore would sit their top 2 wide receivers on a sideline,
or CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens
for the first drive because they missed meetings? Like, you think that'll happen? Never. That'll never happen.
It's not who he is.
And look, I'm sure fans will complain about that type of stuff and like, oh, like, why are you costing us the game and all that? But they're instituting accountability, bro. Like, at the end of the day, they're instituting accountability and no other players above another. You know what I'm saying? And with the Saints, I just don't see them having any accountability.
None.
I'm sure they have like accountability to each other. They play for each other and all that stuff. But like, when it really comes down to it, like that go get it, Kellen ain't got that, bro.
Dante said he can't even bench Groupie. Coming in before this game, Groupie had missed 6 field goals on the season. In this game, he missed 2.
Not 8. 24 points. 24 points. That's a full game of scoring.
That's their most. That would be their most points scored in the game offensively all season, Wolf.
He still got a job. Not even though he got a job, he ain't even got any competition.
No competition that came in. Not no kickers coming through. So of course players love playing for Kellen Moore. I would fucking love playing for Kellen Moore.
Going paintball, going bowling, watching movies.
504. Shit.
Good
Life.
Love Kellen. I wish he was my boss. Shit.
Someone in the chat said it's like Kellen Moore's coaching, so he won't get disliked.
I mean, I 100% believe that. 100%.
It's what's funny is that is also I've heard the biggest knock on Mike McDaniels for the Dolphins head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Except, and he almost lost the entire team this season, and he's coaching for his job, but he has shown to still be a better coach than Kellen Moore. He has he's more creative, he's offensively, and I think he holds his team more accountable than Moore does. And that's the thing that like people talk, oh, he can grow into that. No, you don't grow into that. You don't.
You can't just, what you think, gonna come back and be a tough guy? Like, then you look fake.
There you go, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck is this guy?
Dante in the chat said the Saints have a negative 93 point differential, and groupie is 24 out of that, bro. Think about that. Think about that shit, Wolf. They have a negative 93 point differential, and your kicker has caused 24 of those points to be included in that point differential. But not a kicker, not a kicker done came in. He not gotten benched. Charlie Smith ain't been like nothing, bro. Everything just good. Everything we good. We good.
Everything Gucci, bro. So you can't even fault the players. They're like, hey, my coach fine with it. Why are you complaining? He went mute, bro.
I get it. I'm quicker to defend Moore just because of it's his first year, and I'm hoping his docile temperament could change.
No,
that's not going to change. Loomis fucking up the roster for years is brutal. Yes. Seeing Gale defend him makes me ill. Me too, but like it is what it is. But I this is what has been annoying me though, is people have been like, oh, well, we can't fault Kellen Moore because he's a first-time head coach. We can't fault Kellen Moore because the roster's bad. That's not how that works. You're NFL head coach.
What can you fault him for? Got to be fault for something. He's the head coach.
Like,
got to be something you can fault him for.
He don't get no blame in this pie at all. When he's making some awful decisions on game day, like you said, when we as
even
a podcast,
offensively,
come on, bro, you're offensive head coach.
Okay, you're not a good coach, but damn, like man, his offense, I could see it. I could see the bones of his offense. You add some players to this, boy, it's gonna be cooking. Shit. Where?
Got Devon Bailey almost got 70 yards on the season. Okay, bro. Cool. We'll see if he get 100 receiving yards on the season.
Oh my god.
So that's our team now. Someone said everyone was giving Dan Campbell shit when he was bad his first year, but he actually grew as a coach. Like, y'all got to go back and like watch those Lions teams. That Lion team in Dan Campbell's first season. Like that team fought a lot in games, and this team has at points. But I remember even back then, I was like, man, these Lions are feisty, bro. Like these Lions got a grit and a determination to them. And early in the season, you saw that with the Saints in the games that they played with Cardinals, Niners, Bills game, and then it's like it's like the fight and stuff has just dissipated. I guess they're not even feisty in games anymore.
And look, maybe y'all right. You know, maybe maybe an influx of new talent. Maybe this will be a learning experience for Kellen Moore, and maybe tweak some things. I don't know. I just don't see it though. Like I don't see a guy that knows what he's doing. I just don't, man. Like, I just don't. I've had a coach that knew what he was doing. I don't see it, bro. And it ain't about the wins. It ain't about that, we only got 2 wins on the
Nope.
season. It's how we got here. It's like literally how we got to this point that makes me question if he has it. But it's a moot point because, one, he's not getting canned.
Nope.
I doubt this year. So all you can do is kind of hope it works out. Or picking top 2 again 2026. Jeremiah, baby.
Uh-oh. Need him. Need. It would be hilarious, bro, if the Saints are so bad in back-to-back seasons that they got either Downs or Reese in this draft and Jeremiah Smith next draft, bro. When that would be some shit. Need. But
because there are sometimes where like you can get so many good players that they help their coach, like Jack Taylor,
literally the Bengals.
Yeah, like team just so good where the coach started like, oh damn, I can do this, huh?
Ooh, okay, all right. Mark said Kellen just up there breathing. I tweeted, man, I know his wife be upset when he don't wear his CPAP at night. Just he making all sorts of sounds. Anyway, Elroy Jackson said Reese and Groupie needs to be gone. Man, Groupie needs to be cut like this upcoming week. He should not have a job this upcoming week.
We gonna see, bro.
I don't even know if they're gonna bring in competition for him. We'll see.
Nope.
He's missed 8 field goals. You saying they ain't gonna bring competition for Groupie in? By the time we do the
recap.
By the time we do the preview pod, they ain't gonna be no competition brought in for Groupie at that point, bro. Wednesday,
none, bro. None. Why? I mean, at this point, shit, you just stuck with him this long. May as well ride it out.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if Groupie is the reason we end up with a top 2 pick, bro? Like our hero.
It's a good point.
Keep him.
Please.
Keep him.
We good.
Keep him, Kellen. He just got to shake out of it. Anyhow, well, Matt, we're closing up. Maybe this would be an interesting thing. He said, can you speak to the evolution of Sean Payton's sideline presence? Pretty young fan myself, but I don't remember that sideline asshole coming out of him until later in his coaching tenure. I mean, he wasn't but like you saw it even in 2006. Like it wasn't like he
always was an asshole. He wasn't. His evolution was he was very hard. Like how Ben Johnson is now.
Yes,
like Ben Johnson. Like you will never see him crack a smile on the sideline ever. Like it could be winning. He's just not. He's just like so focused into the game, this, that, and the other. Like that's how Sean was early. Like smile, bro. Like we winning. Like chill. Like relax. Yeah. He was just so uptight. Like just And then as seasons went along, he loosened up a little bit. Like he'd still be crazy and feisty and all that, but he'd also figure out ways to have more fun and shit like that. But now he was always involved, always in players' faces, motivating, coaching up the offensive line, coaching up the defense. He was talking to the defense more than the offense. Like he was coaching. Like that's coaching, bro. And Kellen Moore is not coaching right now. He's not coaching. He's on the sideline calling plays. Like somebody said in our Zoom, he should be in the skybox. He really should be. Like he could sit up there and it'll be the same.
CJ said it.
So,
yep.
Just put him in the skybox and let him coach him up there. Because that's all he's doing. He's not coaching on the sideline. And that's important, man. Like you got to do
that. Saints play the Dolphins in Miami on Sunday. We'll figure out when we're gonna do our preview pod because it is Thanksgiving week. But we'll knock it out and see what happens on Sunday, bro. Either they win or they lose, and that pick just keeps what it is.
At least it's a different team. At least it's a different team. Tired of the Panthers and the Bucks and the Falcons, blah, 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 blah.
Can Kellen stop with the Taysom project, please? Please.
Like, can we throw him a pass? Like, everything got stupid. Oh. So tired of it.
Tired of it, Wolf. We'll be back this upcoming week to do the preview pod for the Dolphins game, and just keep it rolling. Saints 2 wins on the season. Currently have the 3rd overall pick in the draft. Hashtag either way we win. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all for watching, even when the Saints are not good. We have like 72 concurrent viewers in the chat right now, which is crazy. So we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We will be back this upcoming week for the preview pod, and then on Sunday we will be doing the Dolphins Saints game live stream recap pod next Sunday. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all with that. We are out.
Peace.